Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Learn Factorio together. Alright, this episode we are going for tanks. That was our plan last episode, and as you can see we're really starting to push all these biters. They're really getting close and soaking up the pollution, so once we get the tanks we will then be able to take them out. What we are going to need along with tanks is explosive shells. And they require steel and plastic, which we have, and explosives, which we do not. We haven't got explosives production yet, so we will have to have a look at that. We haven't really had too much time over in the oil refinery area, and already we can see we've got a little bit of a problem. Way too much light oil, which is slowing down our production of petroleum and heavy oil, and we're only using it for solid fuel at the moment, and that's really backed up on that lane for some reason. So what we can do is fix that up right now, and we'll just have a little bit of a balancer there so we can get that. But our blue science also gave us advanced oil processing, so that will create life much easier for us. As we see, we produce less heavy oil and more light oil as well, but we'll get to that anyway. What are you guys doing? Okay, that's alright. Off with fixing up that. What we want to do, however, the advanced oil processing requires water, and through pure luck we managed to find the right the right one previous hookup, so we can just hook the water straight up here. What am I doing? There we go. Alright, so the water goes in and we will get that hooked up, and now because we have bots we don't have to do that annoying thing again. We can just go plop, 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 and the bots do it for us, and there we have it, advanced oil processing. So along with advanced oil processing, we also now have the ability to turn heavy oil into light oil and light oil into petroleum, which is definitely something we want to invest in. But I'm also going to do some pumps, and the reason for that will become clear. What we want to do is hook up these tanks to a bit of a network, run it along the power lines. Can we get over to here? Nope. Alright, just keep running it. I'm going to run out of red wire. Alright, let's make a little bit more of that. See what's happening with the attacks. Okay, so now this shows us the quantity of petroleum, light oil, heavy oil. Put this down here. I also want to hook it up to our lubricant. And what we are going to do is put a pump in this circuit here. Where are the pumps? Here we go. Alright. So what a pump does obviously is increases pressure, but the good thing about a pump is it can be connected to the circuit network. So for instance here, going into heavy oil, we hook it up here to the circuit. Actually, I'm not hook it up to there. I'm going to hook it up to this pole and then have that pole over there. So now it can read how much heavy oil is in the network. In one of these, here we go. So we want to say if heavy oil is, say, above constant 2000. So if there's more than 2000 heavy oil available, let's just type in, then start pumping it in here and making solid fuel, which is exactly what we want. And if there's not, then it's just going to keep making lubricant. So now these are going to stop working because the pump's not going, so no heavy oil is getting in. But our heavy oil is still coming to the lubricant. And as the heavy oil builds up, because we're not using much lubricant, see that's slowly building up, getting used a little bit. If that gets above 2000, then we'll start using it there. But what we also want to set up, and what are we missing? A lot of iron gears. Alright. So we will go grab some iron gears, the usual stuff, and we're going to use that to make some more processing units. Excellent. No green circuits. I'm going to craft green circuits. They're right here. Alright. While we're here, let's just stock up on goodies. Some more blue inserters would be nice. There we go. And we're pretty good for everything else. We're not making blue assembly machines, so we just craft some of those while we're waiting. Alright. Now that we've got these chemical plants, yep, we have 2 chemical plants. All right. Well, we'll place them in down here first. So if we can fit. Oh, that sound is not good. What is going on? Ah, they're in our mall. All right. Let us quickly get up there before they destroy too much. Oh boy. Our pipes. Okay. Looks like, oh, did we? Yes, we lost. That's really annoying. Alright. Really annoying because we lost the boxes, and losing the boxes means we lost all their contents, and that's obviously incredibly annoying. Alright, using some power poles. Ah, we have tanks. Excellent. Alright. Next off, robot speed needs yellow. Stack inserters. Let's just get some lab research speed while we wait. Alright, we better... Do we have none of these? Alright, let's grab some of these. Our train is out of fuel, that's no good. We'll have to fix that up, and here we go. We will have to put down some defences here. Alright. Obviously they weren't particularly happy with us just getting ready to kill them with the tanks. Alright. Which is fair enough. Now looks like we have no walls. Grab some of those. Make our defenses complete. We had walls down here, didn't we? Alright. Oh my goodness. Walls galore. Alright. Now, if I recall correctly, the reason we came over here was to make more of these. And what? We used up all the used up all the green circuits already. Line these guys up. Come on in, guys. Thank you. And you. Let's grab some more green circuits. Alright. Get those guys going. And now let's get back to where we were. Just a minor detour along the way. Okay, so I want to use this area. Let's just get this lubricant out of the way. We'll bring it down here. Not you. There we go. Alright. Just run it along here. And then here we can pop it up there. Like so. Alright. That'll give us a little bit of room we need to sort out this arrangement. Okay. So up here we want to turn heavy oil into light oil, and then down here we want to turn light oil into petroleum. The other wrong way around. There we go. Okay. So to do that we need the heavy oil in and the light oil in, but we want to use pumps to do this because we don't want it just doing this all the time. We don't want to use the product up. We only want the product used up if there is ample around. So for our light oil to petroleum, if we say if the light oil is above say 2000 again, we want that to work. And for this one we're actually going to say if Lubricant. How much lubricant do we have at the moment? 200 lubricant. Why are we not making more lubricant? Is something not hooked up right here? Where does that go to? That goes nowhere. That is why we were not making lubricant. Alright. There we go. So we're going to say, suddenly we've got 4,000 lubricant. Alright, we're going to say on this one, if lubricant is greater than 2,000, then you can start turning the heavy oil into that. And this one we're going to say, if we end up with an excess of 2,000 heavy oil, then you can start turning it into solid fuel. Right, that works. That works nicely. So now we just got to hook this up. This water we'll need to hook up to. Let's just do something in the interim. Not sure where that water's actually going. We don't want to stop whatever that is. Alright. Okay, so let's get some power to this guy. And now you're outputting light oil. So we want to run that back to our light oil bus. And where is the nearest spot for that? If we could get it over there, I'm just not sure if that's going to reach. Oh, it is. That is third. Alright. There we go. Let's just keep going using that up. 500, that'll keep it going for a while. I don't want to focus too much on science at the moment because we have our tanks. I just got massively sidetracked. Alright. So this guy here, we are going to want to, running out of space, but that's okay. Let's that up and that up. So that should be pumping once we get a input. Let's get some heavy oil into that guy. Alright. There we go. So now that is working, and this is going heavy oil to light oil. Excellent. Now this guy, the light oil has 24k, so we'll definitely be working this guy. Let us get our oil in, and we need to get water in here. So getting a little bit, oh, not that way please. That is a problem. Okay, we need a greater gap to there, which is really going to throw spanner in. We'll have to work around that. Okay, so let's do that. In this case we can go heavy oil still on that, light oil on that line, and water on that line. Alright, so you are light oil to petroleum, and no, that is not going to work at all, is it? Alright, we are a little bit out of space here, so let's move all that elsewhere. Let's put a few more of these in here. Let's just get rid of these waters for now. Chop that manually. Alright, and let's copy this whole arrangement here. Would have liked to get the power pole, but that's alright. Alright. Like so. Let's pop down 4 of them and get some power there. Alright, now where can we set up? We're running out of space badly in this area. Where could we possibly set up? Unless, oh, okay, this is a crazy idea, but bear with me. Let's cut all of this. And what I'm going to do, let's get these guys back, and okay, this will work. This should work. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Alright, so heavy oil to light oil, and then we bring water. We'll bring water down to this line. Alright, bear with me, I have a plan. And then you are going to be like that. And you are light oil to petroleum, which means you have to be there. Alright. And our water will flow like so. And we have room. Wonderful. Okay, so that then is our light oil line, which conveniently is still connected to the right spot. And our heavy oil line now is going to come in. Whoops. Our heavy oil line is going to come in here, like so, and there, and do we have enough line? Yes, we do. Now that's not ideal. That's fine, but I'm not 100% okay with that. So just don't want to cross the systems. If we change something here, that will really stuff us up. Alright, so this means we should be able to copy all of that and do something like that. See if I can get out of here. Nope. Alright. So there we go. Okay. I am super happy with that. It is a massive little pipe network, but I feel like we've got a really good setup. Nice, quite efficient space-wise, which is always nice. All right. And there we go. So now we need our pump. Our pump can go in here for this one, which, if we remember, the setting was lubricant. If lubricant is greater than 2000, then you may go. And lubricant is currently 6,000, so that's fine. So you should be going. Why are you not going? Because we had less than. There we go. If lubricant is greater than 2000, pump. Now on our light oil input here, we want to pump here. And where are those pumps? There they are. We want to pump there. And we want to say if light oil is greater than 2000. Start pumping. And have we not got light oil? We've got 23,000 light oil. If light oil is greater than 2000, pump. We have pumped it. We just have no output there. That's the problem. Alright, let us pop that there. Alright, research is coming through thick and fast. Let's just clear out some of these early ones. Okay, where are we going to output this to? Over yonder. Perfect. Okay, now we should be evening out some of these goodies. Okay. So petroleum is going, light oil, Heavy oil, a bit of everything. Yep. Alright, so after all that, we are now ready to make explosive shells, which means we need to make more explosives. That is to say, any explosives. Here we go. We need coal, 1 sulfur, and water. Alright. So we have coal here. Let's set up along here. We've got 2 of these. We want to make 4 so we can have 1 explosive a second. Can we do that? No, we cannot because we don't have any steel. Let's grab some steel. Alright, there we go. Now, we want to bring this coal in, we want water to come in, and plastic, was it? I always forget where it is. Coal and sulfur, of course. Alright, so let's see if we can't get this bus out of the way. And up you go. Alright, there's going to be a lot of stone in the inventory. Let's just pick up all this stone and then have the bots clear that out. We have a train with no fuel. Do we have fuel on us? Yes, we do. Let's go fix that up. So we might not get to the tank this episode, but we will start making explosive shells, and we will be able to get out there because we only need steel and iron at the moment to actually make the tank. So making the tank's not a problem, but not having fuel is really a problem. All right. Hey buddy, have some fuel. And sorry, bots need charging. Alright. So what is wrong with our charging? Did we set up a refueling at all? No, we did not. So we need to get some fuel up to here. We have solid fuel here, so let us do this. This is so easy. Why did we not do it before? And pop in an inserter. Do we have any stack inserters? No, I can't make them. Well, that'll be enough. We should probably invest in some stack inserters, especially if we're going to get more serious about our loading of the trains. Well, this is a little bit of a concern. There we go, build that, guys. Alright, so another little fire put out, and we can get back to explosive shells. So like I said, we need just sulfur and water and coal, and sulfur needs petroleum and water. So we've got to make all those little things hopefully fit in this tiny little spot we've allotted for it here. I am hopeful at best. Okay, let us see. Where are these things? Alright, so we do have space. We do have space to put some stuff down, which is handy. Now we don't necessarily need a lot, so let's do something like this. Petroleum. Let's just queue up a few things that will be needed. Ooh, laser turrets. Hello. Okay. let's start with some weapon stuff, and then we'll get laser turrets and explosives. Okay. Whew. There we go. Okay, there's our petroleum in. Our water is going to be a little more annoying. Okay. Yep. That's not what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Okay. Because these guys need water as well. Yes. So we're definitely running out of space. I'm going to move this all across. Across to here. We only need 4 of these. What's going on with these guys? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason I wanted to move it here was so that we can move this out of the way. And yes, we are definitely getting a little bit spaghetti, but such is the way of Factorio. Yeah, let's just pick these up. Alright. So what I want is a sulfur bus here feeding these guys. Water along the bottom. And something like that. And then that's all we need. Alright. That is it. Alright. You there, you there. And hook the water in here. And voila. There we go, okay. Whew, man, this is it's taking a bit of time, but we definitely want the explosive cannon shells, because they are very awesome. Alright. So, and you know what? That was crazy, wasn't it? I just put those too far away. Huh. How annoying. Because we actually want it here. That was the whole reason why I built it here, was to actually have access to that coal. Anyway. There we go, we got it. We got it in the end. It's got a long handle inserter. And where are we going to output these? Whew. We are really out of belt space. We can do something really dodgy. Okay, got way too much stuff. You can disappear. You can disappear. Get rid of a bit more of that. Okay, they actually have solid fuel, so these guys will still take coal. Maybe. There we go. Alright, that'll do. And that's heaps of space. Okay. There's all that coal. So, let's just get this sulfur off the ground. So what I'm going to do here, it may seem crazy, and it kind of is. But we are doing that. Look at that. Alright, explosives there. Whew. Beautiful. Now, to make explosive cannon shells, we need steel, plastic, and explosives. And, well, wouldn't you know it? We actually are right there. That is quite the convenient turn of events, isn't it? Alright, so let's do, how many explosive shells take? 8. Can we fit 8 here? We're really hampering the plastics. I don't know if I'm happy with that. I don't really want to take explosives onto onto the bus though. It's not something you really need a lot of, but let's just do this. All right, I've got a plan. It'll work. There we go. All right, the plan is good. And there we go. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna ditch all this. We don't really need all that much shells. Okay. So where are we going to output these shells? We are just going to steal this for now. Man, again, not happy with that. Can we again do that? Yes, we can. All right. Like so, and like so. Okay. Oh, this is quite the spaghetti, but we're fitting it in. Okay, so you need one of those each. You need some plastic each. And you both need to output. There we go. And we're going to output to here, and from there we will grab it and pop it in a box. Okay, these are working. Are these in the wrong spot? Oh dear. Wrong way. There we go. Okay, that's got it. Hopefully we didn't get any explosive shells on this plastics bus. Nope. Cool. We'll limit that to a couple of stacks. I'm not sure what a stack of explosive shells are actually. But we've got explosive shells. We're running a tiny bit over time. Let's quickly build the tank because we did say we were going to build the tank this episode. What do we need for that? We're at the bus, so we just need iron gears. Let's grab some iron gears and build a tank. Doesn't hurt to have a second tank available, so let's just make sure. Oh yeah, we had heaps of engine units, that's fine. Alright. Okay, we have a tank. We have explosive shells. We've got pretty much everything we need to go take care of biters. And I am going to leave that till the next episode. I'm going to find out what is destroying our base over here though. That is a little bit of a worry. That is deep inside our base. What are we losing? Where did that guy come from? Where did that guy come in? I'm gonna say probably here. So let's just pop that there. All right. Whew. Are we going for ammo? Should grab some more. Grab some more ammo while I think about it. Okay. Yes. So where were we? That's right. Wrapping up. Tanks built. Ammo is on the way, and next episode we will be ready to run out with our tank with explosive shells and absolutely destroy the biters. A little bit of base cleanup while we're here. Don't need any of that anymore. We are good for most things. We've lost that. Grab all of those. All of those. We need to set up some red belts in the next round, but we did come here to grab some of these. We just want to grab all of that and get rid of some items. Let's do a cleanup while we're here. Yep. We want to keep some walls. We definitely don't want this many of these. We won't be using them anymore. We've got power for some reason. Power's alright, but we can use that up. That wood is just annoying. Got a million inserters. Let us give you some inserters and give you some inserters. And you're good for inserters, so a bunch of inserters. Whew, alright, we are cleaning up. We'll go drop this blue science off. All these bots. And with that, I think we will call it a day. Let's get this blue science in. Oh, boy do I hate that. Alright. Where did I steal all that from? Okay, you can have all of that back. Yes, what I wanted to do is get... Man, so much just little tidying up things. It's like ready to go. No, still fixing stuff up. Okay. Now, let us run over to the explosive shells, see how many are in there, and then we'll call it a day. I swear this time it is the end of the episode. How are we looking? Beautiful. Alright, with that, I will say adieu.